Ready to go is Kyle Freeland, and fingers crossed, no issue with the finger, as Mark Stout was telling you about.
As we get things going, Kyle Freeland against TJ Friedl.
This is on the ground to Big Mike, and he's going to feed Kyle Freeland. And that's a good start.
Here's Matt McLean. He's an infielder, but playing in the DH spot.
This is bounced to Mack at third, gets rid of it quickly, and he has McLean by a full stride.
2 quick outs for the Reds in the top of this first inning.
Now Ellie De La Cruz standing in. He swings and lines it right back up the middle. That's into center field for a base hit. Ellie has a 9-game hitting streak, wasting no time jumping all over the first pitch he sees and lacing a single right back up the middle. Ellie's aboard, and now the batter is Hayes. There goes the runner. The pitch is low, ball 4. So Ellie to second base on the walk of Hayes, and now there's runners at first and second base with 2 outs, and here comes Noelvi Marte.
Crack to right, base hit. Wave on for De La Cruz. That Wilson shallow right. De La Cruz scores. First to third goes Hayes. Noelvi Marte, 9 for his last 18. He has the Reds up a run.
Single walk, single. Here's Spencer Steer, and this is to Moniak in center field. That'll end the inning, but the Reds get the first run of the night.
But Chris, Andrew Abbott has thrown the ball well through his first 2 starts, looking for his 3rd win today. Beck takes strike 3, called over the outside corner. Fastball locked up the right-handed inning back. And there's 1 gone here in the first. Now Brenton Bouchard standing in. Here's the 1-1. 1 gone, popped into the air. Right side, little drift toward right, near the line. The right fielder Dunn is over there, and he'll make the catch, crossing into foul territory. And that's the 2nd out. Ryan McMahon standing in with nobody on and 2 outs.
Chop to second, Espinal. 1-2-3 for Andrew Abbott.
And Tiago Espinal standing in. The 1-2 pitch. Espinal hits it on the ground between short and third. That'll roll through into left field for a base hit. He's on at first, and now Austin wins.
This is on the ground, deep, short, chunk across his body, and a great pick by Tolia to take an infield hit away from Wins. Going to second with 1 out is Espinal.
1 out, man at second. Number 9 hitter Blake Dunn, the right fielder.
Ground ball to second. Amador's got it, and that's out number 2. Espinal naturally crosses to third. TJ Friedl with the ground ball to first. This ball also on the ground to first. Big Mike's got it. No harm done by that single from Santiago Espinal. Middle of 2. Reds up 1-0.
Hunter Goodman leads off for the Rockies.
In short sleeves. This toward the gap in right center field, and it'll be extra bases for Hunter Goodman. He'll cruise into second with a double.
101 miles an hour off the bat. He climbs up that top rail. Watch the leg kick. Stays above the baseball. That's just the 3rd hit by a righty this year against Andrew Abbott. They're 3 for 31 now.
From the stretch for the first time is Abbott.
And it's a fastball, but it's not close. And now they're 2 on for Mickey Moniak.
This ball's lifted high into the air. Fairly deep to left toward the corner. Chasing it is Hayes. He'll get there moving toward the line and make the catch. The runners freeze, and now there's 1 out. Michael Tolia is standing in with runners at first and second. 1 out.
And a base hit. Freezing for a moment was Goodman. He had to make sure it cleared the 6'7" shortstop. But Tolia comes through behind in the count. The bases are loaded. So the bases are loaded for another switch hitter. Rockies' young second baseman, Ariel Amador. Ball 4, and we have a tie ball game. Amador draws a walk, forcing in Goodman, and it's the first 2025 RBI for Ariel. And now a guy who's quietly been swinging the bat well comes up in Aaron Schunk.
Bounce to third. Backhand on the lead, hit the bag, throw to first, double play. Oh, that's pretty from Noelvi Marte to end the inning.
Ellie De La Cruz now the hitter.
Top by De La Cruz, McMahon on the run, fumbles the transfer. That's the Ellie effect. He knew how quick the batter runner was, and De La Cruz is on for a 2nd time. It's a 2nd hit for De La Cruz. Hayes' first pitch, line to right.
Over his head.
And it's off the wall. De La Cruz through second. Bouchard just now gathers. Stop sign at third. That's a standing double for Austin Hayes, who's aboard twice today. Back-to-back hitters ambush the first pitch. Noelvi Marte is an RBI single to right. Opposite way, Tolia on the backhand. De La Cruz scores. Marte bested to the bag. But Ellie home, Hayes to third. Reds take a 2-1 lead.
Here's Spencer Steer, runner at third, 2 away.
That is well hit, deep left. And that is gone. The second of the season for Spencer Steer. A 4-1 Reds lead.
Jordan Beck with a strikeout to begin the ballgame for the Rockies. It's the only strikeout that Abbott has. And this pitch hit deep to left. It's got a chance. Hayes back to the wall. It is gone. How about 4 home runs in 3 games now for Jordan Beck? A towering shot to left field. And the Rockies answer. And 4-2 the score. Finding the groove offensively. Had that great game yesterday with 2 home runs. A home run in game 1 yesterday, and 1 here in his second at bat. Sean Bouchard is next. He'll loop one down the right field line. Giving chase is done. He's got it. Let it drop in front of him. He'll catch it on 1 hop and fire it back in, and Bouchard will hold at first base.
That is 4 walks allowed by Andrew Abbott, who had allowed only 3 in his first 2 starts. Bouchard at third, Goodman at second, Moniak, who runs wells at first.
See, Michael might be able to come through again, hitting right-handed against this lefty.
High fly ball left center field, and it is carrying, and it's going to knock off the warning track and unfortunately go into the stands. Rockies needed a short hop off the wall there. They would have taken the lead. Big Mike, though, has tied it up with that ground rule double.
So an 0-2 hit by Marte keeps the inning alive for the Reds, as they've now reached the first 2 hitters of the inning, and now it'll be Spencer Steer.
2-2 and a swing and a miss. Kyle never gives in. He gets Steer for the first out.
Strikeout number 4 now for Freeland, and now Santiago Espinal.
Tapper beyond Freeland, and it gets by the stabbing glove of Amador, trickles into right. Hayes comes home, and the Reds take a 5-4 lead.
Just a bad play by the Rockies second baseman. He tried to avoid the runner instead of running through the runner. Boy, that works out tremendously well for the Reds.
And that's going to be all for Freeland. Here comes Bud Black. He makes the move. A barely more than infield hit by Santiago Espinal is brought in. Angel Chivy.
Austin Wynns, the catcher, steps in.
He does. And he gets a strikeout on Wins. That's big. 2 outs. That'll bring up Blake Dunn.
And is sent through the left side, base hit. Race fist for Marte. He jogs home and scores. Blake Dunn delivers an RBI single. 6-4 Reds. Into the Reds pen, it's Ian Gibaut.
Oh, this ball is loud to center field. Long run for Friedel. He's not going to be able to make the catch. And it's going to be another double for Hunter Goodman.
Rockies going right back at it offensively. Here's Jacob Stallings, a walk and a strikeout.
The fact that they had 20. This ball's clipped to a deep right field, way back, and this is off the wall. Goodman had to wait, and he'll stop at third on the double by Stallings. Mickey Moniak.
First pitch popped up. De La Cruz and Marte over. Marte in that expansive foul ground. Now Tolia, who will turn around and bat left-handed for the first time tonight.
The pitch to Tolia, and he lines at the left field. It's a base hit. Goodman scores. Stallings being held up at third base. Great swing going the other way. Michael Tolia has his 3rd hit, and the Rockies cut this to 1. It's 6-5 Cincinnati. And looks like we might have a pinch hitter. Brent Doyle is the pinch hitter. He got first and third for the Rockies, and 1 down.
And this ball to center field should get it done. Even though Stallings doesn't run well, it's hit plenty deep enough. And we're all even again. Brent Doyle off the bench into the scorebook with a sac fly.
Reds have amassed a threat. Bases loaded, 1 out, tied at 6 in the 7th. The lone lefty in the Rockies pen, Scott Alexander, is in. Done 2 hits tonight, a double and RBI. Down, he draws a walk.
Great at bat.
Reds take a 7-6 lead on the full count free pass drawn by Dunn. Steer scores 7-6.
And they're still loaded. Back to the top of the order now, and T.J. Friedel.
Grounded to first. Backhand Tolia hits the bag, and that's all. Espinal scores. That moment's pause. Reds get another run. It's 8-6.
Jordan Beck, a home run back in the 3rd, a pair of walks. Oh boy, he's hit another. Where will this one land? Hanging slider, absolutely demolished. Rockies within a run. 5
ball games
in 2 days.
He's heating up.
Now 2 away. Here is Michael Toglia. Pagan has the sign. Reddy's at the belt. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Reds win it 8-7 over the Rockies here at Coors Field in Denver.